Okay, so you're in the cabinet. So I figure I really, really, really like my sweets, right? So I figure I'll have my one meal because I can eat 1 to 2 meals a day and be satisfied as long as it's the right kind of food. So I figure around anywhere between 12 and 2 I start getting hungry. So I do that, I eat, and then later on, hello, Shadow, say hi everybody. So like right now, I figure I'm gonna try to make a nice keto dessert for myself, you know, and I'll have my keto dessert around this time and make sure I have all my greens. I could eat the greens. I might go that way. We'll see. If I feel like chewing, then I'll eat the greens. Otherwise, wheatgrass is where it's at. Or maybe I'll do both. It all depends. So, see, anytime he thinks I have food in my hand, he'll walk down. You looking for your peanuts again? I just put them away. Do you eat mashed potatoes? I made some for Seth. You want to try it? Here. Here you go. You want to try? I don't know. He eats everything. You never know. He even eats eggs, which he's allowed. Mashed potatoes? I don't know. Yeah. You want to try it? No? You're all set? He loves cabbage. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Okay, you don't want it. You don't want it. What do you want me to do about it, eh? Eh? What are you going to do? I thought so. All right. I'm going to clean up my mess, wait for this pie, watch some videos because I need some inspiration. I want you all to know that as much as I try to, you know, be as positive as possible, that I do also cry. Okay? I don't cry crazily all the time like I used to. I used to cry all the time. Oh my gosh. But I tell you, when I hear a message of some kind about God doing a work in our lives, it's like I just break down. Or, you know, I haven't had this happen in a little while, which thank God. I was really in a lot of fear about my future, and I would just be in like a panic mode and cry to God, you know, and you know, I can see why he prolongs waiting for things, because he works in us, you know, and then you look back and you say, gee, I never want to revisit that again. I never want to go through that again. But you can totally appreciate where now you are, because you're so much more mature, you know, and you have more peace, which is awesome. So if you are waiting for something and you really feel impatient about it, the only way to practice patience, my darlings, is to wait, right? So we are going to wait all the time. Life is waiting, right? And then, you know, you say, you know, like lately I've been saying to God, God, you have my heart, right? So I'm waiting for this certain miracle in my life to come about with this certain gentleman, but I cannot rush it at all. If I tried, I'd really mess things up, okay? So I have to lean back and say, Lord, you have my heart, and I pray for his heart. So everything that I pray for myself, I also pray for him, so that he too will be ready when it's time. So, and I don't say if it's time. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. All right, so the message for me today is the dream in my heart. I can't see. So I'm referring to the dream in my heart, and if you want to say this too, if it seems slow, which it does, wait for it. Just wait. Wait. Now, how do you know? How do you know what you're waiting for, right? Well, I know. I know when the Lord puts something into my heart. It's like this unreasonable, which I'll mention in a minute, this passion. It's like it drives you crazy. It's on your mind all the time, and you know, and I don't mean anything bad, right? So again, we don't rob banks, right? Just because we feel like it. So it has to align with God's will. Okay? So and it was unexpected too. I never expected this. So if it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely, see, confirmed, it will surely come. Okay? And so if it seems slow, you wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. It will not delay. God is the author of time, so we must wait patiently. And it is hard, man. It's like this ache. It's like this longing. It's like this, I feel wounded inside and I don't like it. I hate being not married. It's just like terrible for me. And I understand all my girlfriends, and you know who you are, who say, you know, Forget that. Why you don't need a man. Oh my gosh, I gotta put my pie in the oven. Hold on a second as I talk to you. So I understand what my girlfriend is saying, and it is true that, you have to try to find the peace, right? So while I'm finding the peace and I'm chilled and I'm relaxed, I also always have like this passion inside. It's like this on flame. So if you could see inside my body, you would see a roaring fire, right? I've talked in the past how you would see my heart would also be burst open. That's also at the same thing. So you see this burst open heart with this flame, making sure it's on. So you'd also see this flame going on inside this burst open heart. But the burst open heart is because of Mr. Fry, and you would see a candle lit with not more than a candle, more like just like this flames galore, right? For this new chapter in my life. This gentleman, I can't say his name, even though I really want to, because every time I hear it, I just love it. Okay, so, and then all together, it's like scrambled eggs. It's like all this mixed up emotions. It's like, oh my gosh, like I was married and knew this guy a total of 27 years, and now it's like I can't have him, and it's like, why? And at the same time, it's like God has given me another gift. So I am not going to push it away. I'm going to say thank you very much. And so now God's going to show up right on schedule. Oh, yes, he is, because he has a timeline for things, and I don't know when that's going to be. But you know what? Just like he says, wait for him to show up in our lives, right? For him to return. I am also, he says, be prepared with your soul, right? In case you drop dead and you're going to face your maker. I am waiting, right? So I know my house is messy at the moment, but it's like when I do go around cleaning it, I always think of this gentleman. I'm waiting for his arrival. I'm waiting for his arrival to come to our home and start our lives together, okay? So God's going to show up right on schedule. I don't know when that is going to be. My appointment is coming. God is gonna call. So here I am sitting in the waiting room, living my life, right? And all of a sudden one day I'm gonna hear, Lisa Fry. And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh. Because it already happened one time, okay? It already happened one time. It was in the wee hours of the night, and I get this phone call, and it was him, and he had said, you know what, you're right? You're right about a lot of these things, about what you say about us. We've known each other now for X amount of months, and we get along very well, and he was going through the list of all the wonderful things about us, and he actually had said that he wanted to give us a chance. Didn't last very long. For whatever reason, he just feels like he's not there. So, hey, whatever. I know that one day I'm going to hear my name called. So when that was happening, I'm on the phone. I'm like in the middle of the night. I'm like wiping the cobwebs from my eyes, and I'm looking at the cross because I'm hearing what he's saying. And I'm looking at the cross like, yeah, okay. And then touchdown. It was like, bam. It was like, are you serious? And I even said that to him. I was like, are you kidding? Are you serious? Like, you finally get it? Okay. Well, it's just not time yet. And it's okay, because you know what? If God right now came to me and said, Lisa, would you wait for this man until you're 80? Because that's the only time I'm going to give him to you. You guys have way too much work to do. And you know what? It ain't going to happen until you're 80. Would you wait? And I would say yes, because I don't need a man, right? I really, 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 really would like to have a husband. Oh, yes, I would. Especially, can't have my husband, so I would really like this gentleman. He is the only one on the planet that I am interested in this way. And now you might say, yeah, but you haven't been out there. I don't want to go out there. I don't care about being out there. He was brought to me. Right, Jello? I hear you what you're saying. Thanks a lot. All right, so let me move you to the other side of the cabinet. Okay, if I can. And I'm going to read. Okay, I'm going to try to do this without my glasses. You ready? I have an unreasonable passion. Do you? Okay, when God speaks, we just know it is Him, and He gives us the faith. So, you see anything? This is for Seth. Is he upstairs? Okay, so I have to go to the store if you want to come.
What store?
Yeah, but here's some mashed potatoes for you. I made it for you.
No one tell you something funny.
All right, hold on. Oh, he fell. Sorry.